Treasure SMP, a server of 6 Minecraft friends. All they want is peace and prosperity. One member chooses to express prosperity in a puzzling way. What is going on? It is Mr. Dogcat here, back with another Treasure SMP video. And in this video, I am going to be showing you guys the other gift that I left on the server for my Minecraft friends to find. And also, you know, flexing my mob head collection, because it kind of expanded since the last video. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. But yeah, so basically, we had a little round 2, pretty much, except for this time it's not a box. It's just a chest that in the picture you can see some cobblestone in the background. Now, one thing I do want to say before I give out the riddles that I wrote for this. Well, okay, 2 of them are riddles. One of them was just a hint to one of the riddles. But before I give those out, I want to say this was a room that was used to store items, and as far as I know, only one other person knew of this room's existence at the time when I put the chest there. So, let's start with the first riddle. Of course, it's within 1k blocks of this beacon, again, and it is not exposed this time, but rather is covered by the cobblestone that is seen in the picture. So, I might show the picture, I might not, I probably won't, because that involves editing. But yeah, it's behind the cobblestone that's seen in the picture. So again, 1k blocks from here. But this time, you don't actually have to go as far. So let me pull up the riddle. The first riddle is this. As white as snow, as soft as wool, you can find this on a mysterious pole. Now, if you ask me, pretty terrible riddle, but at least it rhymes, okay? Now, when I made this riddle, I was thinking long and hard. Okay, I thought for about 5 minutes and then came up with this. But I was thinking, so I need to make a riddle that talks about carpet and fences. So, particularly carpet on top of fences. So, as white as snow, carpet is as white as snow. I mean, they're pretty much the exact same color. As soft as wool, carpet is not wool, but it is the exact same, so it is as soft as wool. You can find this on a mysterious pole. Now, the mysterious pole part threw my Minecraft friends for a loop. And I realized that there was probably some better ways to explain it. So then I jumped to this hint, which was about the mysterious pole. This object does not like, or sorry, let me go into my professional voice. This object does not like other types, but it connects to its own kind. It is also used in many farms. Good luck! And so that was alluding to fences, which if you try to put fences with other fences, they don't connect, or at least not all of them do. I don't know if some of them have been fixed or if all of them have been fixed, but last I knew they don't connect. But they connect to themselves, and they're used in like animal farms to prevent animals from escaping and stuff. So that gives you a pretty good clue to maybe be a fence. I don't know how many other blocks don't like other types, but connect to its own. I mean, if there was a block list for all the blocks that do that, it'd probably be pretty short. I could not think of any others besides like cobblestone wall or something, which I mean was it also had like the similar idea. And so if you take this information, so carpet on top of a fence. Now you see here, that is the design that is in action right here. You got a carpet on top of a fence, so you have to crouch to get in. Well, there's also another place that this design is used. Now, before I show you this other place, I'm going to see if you guys can guess it. Do 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 do. No, I'm not actually playing Jeopardy music. I actually have one last hint that apparently completely gave it away, and I figured it would, but I wasn't sure, so I was like, I might as well give the hint. Now note, this hint was given on day 3. So the picture and the first riddle were given on day 1. The hint alluding to the fence was given on day 2, and this riddle was given on day 3. And it reads like this. This ancient place set in stone, a forgotten place, an old home. Now, you might be thinking, well, that could mean anything, right? I mean, an old home, well, you know, I've had several old homes. I've had one in that mountain. I've had one in this ravine. But I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty sure my house in this ravine is a whole lot less well known. At least a lot less than my home here. And hey, look, it's crazy, but there's also a carpet on this is a fence gate, but it's the same as a fence. Okay, don't judge me. I was trying to debate whether or not it was a fence gate or a fence when I made the riddle, and it's fine. It's basically the same. But it's the same concept. So you crouch over it and you get inside, easy peasy. I'm going to cover that block just for, aesthetics. And so you may be wondering, well, where exactly is it? I mean, there's some cobblestone down here. I mean, maybe it's down here. It's not down here. So before I tell you where it is, there's this ominous room that's definitely not back here. But before I tell you where it is, let me tell you about the person who found it. So it's the same person who found the box, and they had an idea that it was in my house before I gave away the last riddle. And the reason they had that idea was because, so on Lunar Client, I have my potion effects, as you can see there, and it said, 14, I think, is what it said. So that person set up, 10 waypoints in the surrounding area of these 2 beacons, because they have the exact same potion effects. Now, I was considering this, and I let it slide just to give them a little bit of an extra hint, but I was considering as well that maybe they'd think I just drank potions to trick them. Apparently that was considered and immediately discarded, not quite sure why. Apparently the person who found it didn't think that I thought about that. I don't know. But yeah, basically they set up a perimeter of waypoints of places that had white. I don't really know how they set up their waypoints. I just know that they set up several of them, and they eventually triangulated them to pretty much this area. Apparently they never checked my house before getting the last riddle, but if they had, all they have to do is come around here. Now I had a bunch of storage chests here and here, and obviously there's this cobblestone here, and surprise, surprise, there's a chest. Of course it's empty. I will show the contents of it at the end, but there was 8 chests here, 4 double chests, worth of really valuable stuff, like some sculk and some other blocks that were very valuable. And the only person that I showed this room to was not actually the person who found it. I showed this room to Chills, and he's the one who has the house that's over the mountain that way. So I showed this room to him, and I let him take some of the skulk because he had helped me out with something back like a month ago. And I figured, well, you know, maybe he'd recognize, because I sent the picture, it was like this. Obviously, these 2 blocks were covered. It was something like this. I'd mined out this wall a little bit and sent the picture like that. So you can see, because my inventory thing is clear, you can see the cobblestone in the background. And I figured that Chills would get it because he should have known the size of this room. Apparently he did not remember that. And that's what led to Spider finding it again. So, GG Spider, these are his heads. I don't know why they're still here. But GG Spider, I hope you enjoyed this prop hunt. How did I take a heart of fall damage when I was gliding? Nice. But this prop hunt, this treasure hunt is what I meant to say. I hope you enjoyed this treasure hunt. I hope everyone who actually looked for it, which I don't think was very many people, but I hope everyone who looked for it had a fun time as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Now, we are starting Season 2 soon. I think by the end of the week that this video comes out. So there probably won't be very more of these, if any at all, but I am trying to come up with ideas and other ways to hide like chests or barrels or shulker boxes. So, you know, if you guys have any ideas, leave them in the comments. I would be happy to look at, and you know, if I find any that I like, I will credit you for the idea. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little treasure hunt and my terrible riddles. And let me know in the comments if any of you remembered from my little intro to Treasure SMP, if any of you remembered my old home that had the carpet on the fence. I'm interested to see if any of you guys remember that, or if any of you made it long enough in the video to actually see that. So yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. Again, good job to Spider. He's found 2 of them now, so, you know, other Minecraft friends, if you guys watch this video, you need to step up your game. And actually maybe log on to the server. That'd probably be helpful. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!